Hello, and thank you for your interest in Click2Mail's MailJack Plus. MailJack Plus can locate addresses on PDF documents and parse them for mailing, which is perfect if your PDF has one or more documents with mailing addresses already merged into it. During the order process, you create a MailJack, or a template that captures the printing properties associated with your job. This MailJack can be saved and reused for future mailings. For this tutorial, I'm going to upload a PDF that has 4 mocked-up invoices with mailing addresses already merged onto them. Since we're demoing with a PDF that already has recipient addresses merged into it, use the workflow on the left, which is Capture Addresses from PDF. Get started by clicking Upload PDF. And if you haven't already logged in, you'll be prompted to do that here. Now you'll select an existing template that you've already created, and you'll see I have a list of those over here on the left, or you'll click Create Template to create one now. I'm going to click Create Template. Give the template a meaningful name, especially if you plan to reuse it in the future. Indicate the type of document you're mailing, and for this example I'm using a letter 8.5 by 11. Select a layout. For this example I'm using the separate address page. Envelope options are dependent on the type of document you're mailing, so what you see may differ from what's displayed here if you aren't sending a letter. For this example, I'm going to select a number 10 double window envelope. Then I'll select full color, and finally white 24-pound paper. I'm selecting printing one side and first class. The return address displayed here is fine for this mailing, but if you need to select one that's not the default in your account, you can click Select Address to choose a different one or add a new one. Now I'm going to click Save Template and Continue. Now I'm going to drag my PDF to MailJack Plus, and once the document is processed, I have to take care of the first page constant and the address block. If all your documents have the same number of pages, click Set Number of Pages in Document and enter the number of pages. If your documents have a variable page count, click First Page Constant and move the blue box over text that is always only on the first page of your document and resize the box that contains the text. This is used to separate your documents for mailing. This particular document has one page, so I could click Set Number of Pages in Document, enter 1, and move on to the address block, but I'm going to demonstrate the first page constant, so I'll uncheck that and move the blue box over to the word Click2Mail here on the left, because it appears on the first page of every document in the same exact spot. If you're using the first page document, adjust the size of that blue box so it captures all the text in your first page constant. Now I'm going to move the red address block over the mailing address that's merged onto my PDF. Adjust the size of the box so that the complete mailing address and only the complete mailing address is displayed in that address block. After you've identified the first page constant and the address block, you can click Process PDF. The first page constant and address block placement will also be stored in your template, so you won't have to redo this step when you reuse it unless there's been a change to the structure of your document. MailJack Plus will standardize the addresses on the document you process. Click the arrows to expand a list of addresses falling into each category displayed. You'll be able to edit addresses or delete them from your mailing. Errors indicate that there was a problem processing addresses, and you want to review those very carefully. Unmailable addresses are missing information, like city, state, or zip code. You won't be charged for those because they can't be included in your mailing. Non-standard addresses can't be verified as valid delivery addresses. Mail can still get sent to those addresses, but it might be returned to you, in which case you'd want to remove that address from future mailings. You might also choose to omit them from your mailing. International addresses are those located outside the domestic U.S. and its territories. Standardized addresses can be found in the U.S. Postal Service's master database of all known delivery points in the United States. The addresses in this document were all standardized, so they'll qualify for automation rate postage discounts. Then finally, click Submit. Mailings submitted before 8 p.m. Eastern are printed the next business day by default, but you can change the mailing date here if you'd like. Review your settings and click Submit Mailing when you're ready. MailJack Plus mailings are paid for with user credit that you purchase on the Click2Mail.com website. You can also view your proofs order history, and available intelligent mail barcode tracing or tracking information from the Click-to-Mail website. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you found it useful, and you can contact our customer support department if you have any questions. Thanks again for your interest in Click-to-Mail's MailJack Plus.